Good evening, viewers, those who are watching us from within Uganda, wherever you are, whether you are in Gulu, Bududa, Kisoro, or you are in Kyegegwa, where we are glad that you have made NTV your #1 station. And those who are in the diaspora watching us from Facebook, from Instagram, from YouTube, we are happy that you are watching NTV People's Parliament. Tonight we are in Kyegegwa to discuss a very important topic that brings foreign exchange in this country, and that is tourism. We want to look at Kyegegwa. What are the tourism potentials? What are the sites that we can visit as local and international tourists? Do they have the potential? And if they are potential, are there roads to those sites? Those are the things we want to look at, such that we can boost tourism in our country. I am your speaker, Agnes Nandutu. Honorable members, you are welcome to NTV People's Parliament here in Kyegegwa. I am told Kyegegwa has a lot of tourism potential, but we don't know them. We want to know tonight whether Kyegegwa is worth visiting or not. Chairman of the district.
Yes, Madam Speaker. Kyegegwa is endowed with cultural sites and natural resources which are very good for tourism. And we have a program in the Rwenzo region under Agro-led, whereby we are looking at promoting tourism in the region and Kyegegwa in particular. We have recruited a tourism officer and we have gone ahead. We have established a tourism committee which is being chaired by Rwebembera and other members as members on the committee. I would like to call upon the tourism officer to come and give us those tourism sites and the natural resources we have, not forgetting Katonga Game Reserve, which we are now thinking of elevating it to a national park. About the issue of roads, as a district, we have a plan to construct some roads to those tourism sites and to Katonga Game Reserve, but also under Agro-led program, we have also budgeted some roads to promote those tourism sites. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The tourism chairman, tourism board. The chairman has said there are a number of cultural sites, tourism attraction sites. Can you please break down?
Revembera Godfrey and the chairperson tourism board in this district. At the same time, chairperson private sector Kyegegwa district. Madam Speaker, we have a number of tourism sites. Here in this district, the major one. Address the people, please. Major one is Katonga National Park. By the way, it is no longer a game reserve, but now we recognize it as a national park. We have seen the number of things in the Katonga National Park. We have the education center. For sure, this place is good for schools and even the people around. Most of them, even they have never bothered to go and tour. They go to Queen Elizabeth, they go to Ginger and the rest, and they leave the interesting corner, which is where here in this district. Then apart from that education center, even there is a camping site in Katonga Game Reserve. It is there and at large. When you go there, even you can wonder how beautiful the place it is. Apart from that one, we have moved around, and I thank the Madam Speaker because we moved together. We went to Kakabara, and Kakabara we reached at the stone called Indere, very beautiful stone, very interesting, and where you can climb and see the scenery of Kyegegwa district. And then after there, we went to Kibambali. Kibambali, it is a beautiful place, but it is found in Nyamigisa. We went there. We found beautiful things in that cave. A drum, dishes for spears for long ago people which they used, and we got a good story which you don't know that even the Baganda when they were fighting, even during whatever, these people were here. and some of you don't know, but it is here in the town council. Then we went to Habsoro, where we found a mieso, at least 2 stones around. That one is they are in this town council. And we went to Habitebe. You hear water falling, but they are made of what? Of real chairs. And they are here also in what? In town council. And if you want to go there, you can register and see. The tourism officer can take you there as our senior officer in that category. Then after, we went to Hapuyo, but it was too late, could not climb, could not enter the stone. Then we promised to do what? To go back to that place.
So generally there is a lot of tourism attraction sites in Kyegegwa district.
Yes, Madam.
At what
Madam
stage
Speaker.
are they? Can I, the tourism officer, at what, are they ready for touring?
According to what we have in terms of tourism in Kyegegwa, there are a number of tourist sites and very beautiful in terms of attracting tourists, but they are not well known by the tour companies and the tourists themselves. One, we have as you've heard from the current speaker, that Katonga Game Reserve is on the verge of becoming a national park. It has a number of accommodation that can accommodate tourists from within and outside the country. Two, there are wild animals that were brought in recently that were not in that national park for tourism purposes, and they are doing well, and they have reproduced, and they are many in numbers. That is done. Then the next step is the caves and rocks in Kyegegwa. They are very beautiful sites, but the challenge we have is they are not yet developed. But we intend to develop them with the private sector. We have other investors who are interested in developing tourism in Kyegegwa. They are well aware of that, and they have hopes of engaging in the tourism business in Kyegegwa through development of those rocks and construction of the road networks linking to those places.
Thank you. Thank you. The people of Kyegegwa, do you see these things? Yes?
I'm happy that there is a board for tourism. But there are 3 sites that this board has not learned of that I want to present to the board through you, Madam Speaker. One of the sites, in this place, Kyegegwa, we hosted the King of Bunyoro for some decades. And this King of Bunyoro was hosted in Kakabara, where there is a place called Chijaguzo, sorry. In the place called Chijaguzo, if the board can go and develop that place, identify the site, develop it, it will attract more tourism, more visitors. Then another site is
what
also...
What is interesting there?
What is interesting there? There was a palace for Omukama of Bunyoro. No. Then another site, we have a Gasani, where the kings were laid to rest. It is also in Kakabara. I'm also entrusting this board, that they should go and develop that site, the Gasani. That is kind of a cemetery. Such that Gasani will bring in more people to visit and bring revenue. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
My name is Rashid Kaseija. I'm a mobilizer for Kyegegwa Tourist Association.
You have not mobilized me at all to go and check on this
I've
site.
started right now.
Okay.
And you're welcome, Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
To actually talk about the interests or the interesting, how people can, what are they going to visit? It is actually a visitation. What are they going to
address
visit?
the people?
What is interesting? I'll actually start with my town council here. If you go in Ruera,
there's a place called Ruera here?
Yes.
Okay.
If you go to Ruera,
is there sand also?
If you go to Ruera has rocks. And if you go on that rock, some of you hear the history of the Bachwezi. Are you all aware of the Bachwezi? Yeah. But now if you want to know the history of the Bachwezi, go to Ruera, you will see the board games, where they rested and played the board games. Not only that, as they continue to move, They even went in Ngurwe. If you go on the Ngurwe rock, you'll definitely see those board games. Not only that, they spent a night there. They had to cook. You will see the stones, the 3 stones, where they cook from. Not only that, by cooking, they had to have water. You will see the flows as streams of the water. Not only that, Madam Speaker, the tourism industry.
So the Bachwezi left a lot of history behind.
Yeah, left, especially in the western part of it.
Where did they go, by the way?
For them, actually, the history says, because we were not born, the history said they just disappeared. They never went because nobody saw them. That's why we are seeing their footsteps. And when we see them, we recognize that they pass here, and we are very lucky. We are the Bachwezi, and the Bachwezi are in us. So we can't go much into that detail because it's actually history.
Okay.
But what I'm talking about is the dynamic of the tourism industry. If you go to Japan, people in Japan will not come here in Uganda to see the buffalo, to see other animals. But maybe they are interested to see a man having 7 wives in one home and having a family of around 100 or 28 or 30, which is not there. So we call upon to those who knows those big families. Please come to us and inform us. They will come. The tourist attracts. Thank you.
How many wives do you have?
Myself?
How many wives do you have on the microphone?
I'm searching, Madam Speaker. I don't know.
Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. According to the things they have said, or tourism sites they have said, there is one site they have not identified.
Tell them.
And it is in Chigambo. When you reach in Kataturwa village, you know it, most of you. There is a big rock up there. When you climb there, that rock has a hole. You can enter there, then you pass the other side. You enter like this, there is a hole. And it is very interesting. Even me, myself, I entered there and moved there and I enjoyed it. And that thing, it is a cave, eh? And everyone can like it.
Okay.
As Kyegegwa, actually, in the drive to find out these tourism sites under RED, we are trying to apportion some money to develop some roads leading to these sites. Under this project for Rwenzori districts, at least some money has been apportioned to develop these roads. Even the Katonga Road is going to be done, and all some other roads leading to these sites. So, honorable members of the House, as we move, identifying these sites, let us know and we apportion some money to develop these roads. Thank you so much.
Kyegegwa, as a district, it falls under Rwenzori region, and in Rwenzori region, we are one of the lucky people because they have made Kabarole to be a tourism city. So we are the neighbors. And district Kyegegwa, it is lucky in the way that the people of Kyegegwa, Madam Speaker, I want to inform you that we are good at protecting the ecosystem. And we know the value of biodiversity. We know the value of biodiversity because you see, as those tourist people come in Kyegegwa, they want to find good environment. And Kyegegwa, I'm telling you, is one of the areas here whose environment has been modified. And we are still working upon it to improve it.
Okay.
And we have a variety of biodiversities. Others we have not talked about them. In Kyegegwa we have about 4 forest reserves, which are doing a lot at improving our climate. And people from outside, they're all targeting in areas where they find their life easy. They don't want to come in an area where there is, because with this one, there are some countries and some areas where you go, even breathing becomes a problem.
But in Kyegegwa, you'll breathe.
In Kyegegwa, we have fresh air.
Okay.
When those people come from outside, really they find it with ease. With this, I'm assuring you people that let's work hard and we look more findings within our biodiversity.
I believe Kyegegwa, we are at a kickoff stage. We are not like other districts which have already taken a step forward. It's now our first opportunity to talk about it today. It is very true, the team has tried to go and look for the sites, but this is a premature stage. We call upon everybody concerned in Kyegegwa, if you know any site, inform our people, inform our team. Again, Madam Speaker, I'd like to request the LC5 and the cabinet and all the local leaders to go on ground, sensitize our people to know the importance of what they have and to know that the value of being near a tourism site, it's a sign of development. Because now in Kyegegwa, Madam Speaker, we have a problem of politics, cheap politics. When people see active members in the district going to those sites, they believe they are going to grab their land, which has become a big problem, which has blocked the sign of development now. So I call upon members, especially the district local leaders, go and sensitize the people that being near a cave, being near on a historical site, it's a sign of development. We shall bring a road near you. Nobody's going to take away your land. This is an opportunity which has come to you, and you are the first direct beneficiary. Once our people are sensitized, I believe the development of our tourism will be an eye-opener and will succeed as Kyegegwa district. Lastly, Kyegegwa being the first, I call it a first gate of Toro region. Before you reach Fort Potro as a city, as mentioned before, you first enter through Kyegegwa. What does it imply? We shouldn't wait for the opportunities to run away from us to go to the source. We should always achieve the opportunities from the base, the main entrance. So it's your responsibility, it's my responsibility to invest into tourism. Not only looking for the rocks and stones, just call the members, those who have capacity. I'm a vice chairperson of private sector. Those who have capacity to go and open up on the roadsides, put up developments, put up hotels, put up lodges, put up resting places. Don't cut the trees. So that tomorrow, when a tourist is moving to another place, we'll have an opportunity to stop over and leave $1. Get a chance to see $1 also. Don't wait for the dollar to run away from you. And lastly, Madam Speaker, I would like to thank NTV and the team. They spared a day with us to tour around, to observe some areas. And we apologize for the hiccups, especially the roads are not made. And it was our first time, some of us. I know sometimes you got disappeared and we got lost, but because it was the first time. And I promise we shall work hand in hand together to develop Uganda, to develop Kyegegwa district. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, thank you. They're telling us how beautiful Kyegegwa is. It's not only about the sites, the caves, the rocky hills, but also about the food, about the culture here. What is the music? What are the cultural beliefs? They named me, when I came to this district, they took me through some rituals and named me a warrior. What are those to show? Let's go for a short break. Yes, welcome back. You are still watching your favorite program, NTV People's Parliament, sitting here in Kyegegwa district. We want, as a country, as Ugandans, to ensure that we promote tourism within the country. We promote local and international tourism. It's the reason NTV is in Kyegegwa, to tell you about the good things of Kyegegwa, the caves, the Rocky Mountains, the mountain trek, the animals, the food, the music, and the people of Kyegegwa are here to tell you about those beautiful things. Yes, young man.
Honorable Speaker. In front of you, I have come to give you a view about the tourism in Kyegegwa. We have found that most leaders that always say we don't know what we are possessing in our district. For example, me, I'm studying from in the secondary that is nearby the settlement. There is a tourism culture brought by internationals like Congolese, Rwandese, and Burundians. These people, they have given us an interest of learning their cultures, what they make with their hands. And even if not only that one, even music, dance, and dramas. There is a crew, a best crew in Kyegegwa is known the best crew in Kyegegwa is from Chakatu settlement. So, the coming of these internationals has made our district to be on the map of the world. Thank you, Madam Honorable.
So you have different cultural dances?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
One of the issues and interesting thing of Kyegegwa as part of Toro is how we name what we call pet names in Pako. It is very interesting. We have, they are 12 in number. 4 goes to men, exclusively for men, Apuli, Machali, Bala, and Arali. Then there is only one, which is a preserve for the king, Okali. Then the rest are shared between men and the female. The Aboli, Maderi, Atoki, Makiki.
For the king is called?
Okali. So I had a friend of mine who was a lady. Unfortunately, he just picked Apuli without knowing it. The Apuli is for men. So there is a ritual that we go through. We don't just speak that I'm Aboli, I'm a child, I'm Apuli. No. There is a ritual. If it is a girl, when it's born, after 3 days, you go undergo a ritual, then you are named a pet name. If a boy, after 4 days, you also undergo a ritual to get those names. So it's not a matter of just speaking. So I invite the speaker, Madam Speaker, next time you come back, you undergo a ritual.
I went to all those to get the name.
That's wonderful then.
I ate the mushrooms, the meat and the
kalo.
Yes.
But the witnesses were not there.
They were there. Thank you. Yes.
Madam Speaker, after identifying those tourist sites, we still have a problem. I'm standing here to recommend, especially to the Ministry of Tourism. Because if you look at this ministry, Madam Speaker, I would like to tell you that it is more of centralization than decentralization. Because if you look at these things of tourism, mostly heard of these things in Kampala, concentrated there. When you look at Miss Uganda's and the rest, the offices are there. So I think these people should calm down. Yes, there is Miss Kave. And by the way, Madam Speaker, even here in Kyegegwa, we can have Miss Kyegegwa and Mr. Kyegegwa. I can also be part because I know how to model. But we don't have that. We don't have that chance. So I'm recommending to this ministry, if it is to help us, if it is to promote this ministry, should come down, construct here offices, such that we can develop these tourist sites. Thank you very much, Madam
Okay,
Speaker.
yes, Honorable Chiwanda, you have heard the people of Kyegegwa. They have told you that do not concentrate on the Kave women of Kampala. There's also beautiful things in Kyegegwa district. Yes, there was a young girl here.
My name is Clavarita from Kyegegwa Junior School. Me, I would like that to develop tourism in Kyegegwa district. Schools to organize tours and tell children to go and tell parents to pay some money. So if they take that money to tourism centers, they will pay and develop Kyegegwa district. And also, the parents will again come and call other people who are near them, and they come and they say, let's go back and see. So Kyegegwa will be developing, and you will find Kyegegwa when it's a good district and when it's developed. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to inform this August House that indeed Chaka or Kyegegwa district, We are proud for our endowments, only that we have not yet discovered it. Now that we can see the light of the day, we have discovered that Kyegegwa, almost 45% is covered by rocks, and of which those rocks have been identified. Some of the rocks are suitable for tiles making. As we are talking now, as Kyegegwa district, there are some companies, Chinese companies, that are coming to quarry those stones.
Won't they destroy our caves that have potential for tourism?
Now, even some factories that are likely to. So there are some specific rocks, but not all. Even if factories are set up, they are part of tourist attraction for Kyegegwa district. Besides that, Kyegegwa district is a place, is a land that is known for being fertile. Fertility of Kyegegwa district itself makes it a tourist a place. That's why we are the most people receiving immigrants looking for that fertility of the land in Kyegegwa. We are proud for that. Also, I think we also have a river called River Mzizi, the only river in Uganda that has black waters.
Black waters?
Yes.
It's called which river?
River Mzizi.
River
And it is
Mzizi.
found in
the
Kyegegwa
tourism
district.
board, are you aware about the River Mzizi?
Yes.
Okay.
In that.
Does it really have black water?
Yes. Yes. In that, indeed, we feel that Kyegegwa district, we are endowed. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
My name is Kanyuza Elizabeth, and I come from Kyegegwa Junior School. I'm here to talk about what services can be provided to tourists who come to tour in Kyegegwa. Tourists who come to tour in Kyegegwa must be given their own services. And I think here in Kyegegwa we have local tourism. We don't have foreign tourism. Because do we have any industry in Kyegegwa? Yeah, now we have local tourism. When you come to tour in Kyegegwa, you have to get services like communication, transport, shelter. Because you may come to tour in Kyegegwa without a shelter. Where can you sleep yet you come from far? We have to fight hard. Let's join hands and welcome tourists to come and develop Kyegegwa district. Thank you very much.
The young girl is calling for investment in tourism in terms of hospitality. You see, very knowledgeable about tourism, yes.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, plus the honorable members. As they are identifying the tourism centers, we also have one tourism place that is in Mabiara. We have a very good cave that can accommodate even 20 people. So I call upon the committee to go and identify that tourism center. But my worry is one, the Uganda government is catering much the tourism centers than how it caters for the people. You find when a lot of money is put in promoting tourism, but when other people are suffering. So I call upon the government to balance the services when they are putting out money. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Can I have you and you?
On this note of tourism in Kyegegwa district, I'm standing here to talk about the media point of view on tourism. First of all, this is my second year here, and at the same time, I'm doing a culture program on Britop FM every Saturday. I'm very happy having found that we are having such culture sites around, of which in my second year, I've just toured few of them. And on this note, therefore, I call all those people, especially who are in those areas where those tourism sites are, to come and join me every Saturday. Feel free, come at Bridge of FM, get my contact. We like advertise. Let's not wait for the People's Parliament to come the next time. Let's start advertising our tourism sites today and onwards. Please, thank you so much.
The district leaders, have you heard?
Okay, thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm called Tugonza Jime from Hapuyo Sub-County, Chaka North. I'm a teacher in a government school. My view concerning about tourism in Kyegegwa. Most of the speakers have mentioned tourist sites, but they have forgotten an important one. We have this refugee settlement we have is the biggest foreign exchange earner in our district. Therefore, to me, many in Kyegegwa, almost foreigners who come in our district go to that refugee. The aid which is coming from outside our country for that refugees, that means for us locals, nationals, we are benefiting a lot because those people are given much money. When they are given money, they buy food from us locals. Some people are employed in that refugee. Therefore, is also a refugee, is also a tourist attraction in our district. Another one. This one I would like to challenge these who are working in tourism board in our district. I'd like to challenge you that we have not done much to advertise our tourist sites.
Yes, which information do you want to give him?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As we have been saying that tourism is just in the early stages of development in Kyegegwa. The Tourism Association was formed a week ago. So the program of visiting every site in Kyegegwa is yet to be issued. And all the local government and the local leaders are going to be informed on the program of how the association, in conjunction with the tourism officer, are going to move to those places to discover and sensitize the communities about the importance of tourism in Kyegegwa district. Thank you very much.
Okay. Please wind up, Honorable
Okay.
Member.
To wind up, Madam, to drive my point home on advertising. Now, when you are a .com person, for example, someone from America, when he wants to come and visit in Kyegegwa, he first has to Google on the map which tourist site is in Kyegegwa, such that he can come. Therefore, when you go to Google Map, we don't have any tourist site in Kyegegwa. Therefore, that is also a challenge to us.
There is Katonga. Okay. There is Katonga. Maybe you are not Googling. You might not be Googling, but when you go, you will find very many things in Kyegegwa. Yes, honorable members, you are talking about discovering the sites. You have already discovered some. You are now at the verge of marketing the tourism in Kyegegwa. But how ready are you as a district? Let's go for a short break. And when we come back, the district leaders are going to tell us how ready are they for the tourism to pour in this district. Yes, welcome back. You are still watching NTV People's Parliament sitting here in Kyegegwa district. We are discussing matters tourism. We want to discover all the unknown tourism potentials in the country to see how we can bring in more foreign exchange. Honorable members, the district, the tourism board, how ready are you? As you market, as you open these sites, how ready are you?
As we have already said, we are in the initial stages of coming up with tourism in Kyegegwa. First of all, we have recruited a tourism officer. I believe a position that is not common in all districts in Uganda. We have also put up a tourism board. I believe a board that is not common in the rest of the districts of Uganda. We have also secured an office space for the tourism board at the district. We are also, in the coming financial year, trying to look here and there and have some little resources, financial resources, and put them in our budget. But our only call is if we can have the donors, if we can have the partners to come and boost our budget so that we can have tourism in full reality in Kyegegwa district. As we have already heard, we have so many sites in the district. We have the Katonga Game Reserve, whereby I'm the chairman managing board, and we are elevating it by 2021 into a national game park. That
and there are hotels, is there accommodation, enough accommodation? If I carry my people
for
from
now,
here?
we have a few hotels for accommodation, but we are calling upon investors to come and invest with us in Kyegegwa district. We are also calling upon investors to come and put up hotels along the road to Katonga. Even in Kyegegwa town itself, we still have plenty of plots which are very cheap. People can come and invest with us in Kyegegwa district. The leadership is welcoming all sorts of investors to come and invest in Kyegegwa district.
So I can find land to construct a hotel here.
Please,
when I come?
please, you can find land in Kyegegwa district, in Kyegegwa town. You come up and you come and put up a very big hotel for our tourists.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I've already spoken.
You have 1 minute.
Have you said it? But again, I have to speak because I'm on the board. We are looking at how ready are we? Madam Speaker, this association of the tourism has just started in this district. Other districts that are neighboring Kabale district, our mother district, had organized earlier on than us. So they came to mobilize us. It's something like less than a month. But now, we are looking forward. Yes, it's a district program. Much as we are in this association, we are joining hands with the district. We are looking to develop it by having the GPS. The program of the GPS, we are going to bring the technicals so that after identifying the sites, we are going even to have those features and we put them on the map. So it's not only to advertise with our mouth or physically, but even on the map. One can have a GPS, can see the map or Google just to see that site where it is, and they will come and see that. When we come to some hotels, at least, Madam Speaker, we have tried. We have Honorable Bright Tom, who is the minister in Toro Kingdom. He has tried his level best. When these tourists come here, at least they can not fail where to sleep, and they will feel at home. And I call you, Madam Speaker, before you go away, please, you can also tour the Brightop Gardens. You will enjoy.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Madam.
Thanks, Honorable Speaker. My name is Shintu Ashraf. I'm in P7 class from Kyegegwa Junior School. May I think to promote tourism industry in Kyegegwa district, we have to bring our Queen Ambassador of Tourism to help us to sensitize the people about good tourism attractions in Kyegegwa district.
My point of view is about attracting and encouraging the local and nationals to come and first visit and inspire up with the rest of the countries to come and visit us. Again, I will have to show you the local the local tourism centers that we have, and we have Portale. The people of Kyegegwa are very well organized and making pots and very beautiful. If you watch the pots that they are making, you can say, it is quite amazing. And I call upon everybody in this country to come and have a look on the beautiful sceneries in Kyegegwa district. Thank you.
Where are those pots? Where can I find the pots?
If you want to find the pots, we can get them here right in Loretta, and you can also get them here in Chak settlement there. there are good ladies who are very well equipped with making those pots. Thanks.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yeah, you had talked about the beautiful pots made in Kyegegwa. You see, it's a tourism attraction. Yes.
My opinion to the tourism board and the district as we develop the industry is to strengthen security. Tourism cannot operate well without state security, not only at the tourism sites, but also at the camping places, hotels, and on the way.
Okay.
Another issue is on marketing. I appeal to the board to market especially to the secondary schools and primary schools around. Most of us to work assess and other places, not only because we don't know about our district, but because we don't know what to do to access what is in our district. So the marketing committee should visit schools and first maybe put a promotion to stimulate people to love our district and the beautiful sceneries that we have around, so that we can think of generating money from them at a later stage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tourism Board Chairman, please, can you wind up?
For sure, most of them, the chairperson has elaborated, but me, as the chairperson, private sector, I'm calling upon the private sector in this district. I'm calling upon our members and other people from outside this district to come and do what and make proposals so that we recommend them to the regional private sector. There is money which they can give you and you develop our tourism sites. And apart from that one, even I'm calling the chairperson of LC5 with his executive to continue sensitizing our people. There is other, apart from the stones and the rest. For example, we have people who are aged. We can use them as a tourism attraction, those people of 120. And even the fertile women who can produce around 20 or 30 what? 30 children.
So there are fertile women in Kyegegwa.
There are many. So let's use all those to do what? To attract more members. But I thank our chairperson LC5 with the executive, with our tourism officer to see that they have given a lot of technical knowledge, and all Mr. Brett Tom is the one who has assisted us even to take us around the whole district with his vehicles and fuel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
Those are the leaders you should look at.
For
Thank
sure.
you. I think you have heard the people. Wherever you are watching from, the people of Kyegegwa have told you how beautiful it is. But one thing that is not really funny but interesting is there are men who have about 20 men and 100 children. Their tourism attraction is. There are women who are very fertile. Their tourism attraction is. There are very many elderly men and women. They say they are also tourism attractions. But they are also saying that there are Miss Ugandas here and Miss Kaves in Kyegegwa district. So please take time to visit Kyegegwa district. Thank you, honorable members, for being part of People's Parliament, and let's continue to promote tourism in our country. In whatever district you are, please promote tourism, and promote tourism in Uganda such that we can earn more foreign exchange. I'm still your speaker, Agnes Nandutu, and I aspire to inspire you before I expire. With powers conferred upon me as the Speaker of People's Parliament, I adjourn this house until next Saturday.
Views expressed on this show do not represent those of NTV or its staff.